welcome back. So as you've probably worked out from my background, this week's video is going to be, as promised, my shoe collection. What I've basically done is I've gone through all of my shoes, picked out my main favourites, most worn, things that I think you guys will be interested in seeing. So I think I'm going to start from the top and work my way down. I've even put jeans on for this video, like, feel lucky. So our first pair are these really dusty ankle boots. These are suede leather ankle boots that I got from June, and they have these gorgeous studs on the front. I've had these for probably like 5 years. I got these when I was in sixth form and I just can't really bear to let go of them. I have no idea about the price because I bought them so long ago, but kicking us off with an oldie but a goldie. Next up, from the top shelf of boots, I have these, which are my absolute favourite black ankle boots of all time. I bought these last year from M&S and they are just so iconic. I bought them because I absolutely love the platform and the chunky heel. They're very like 60s, 70s, and I was really missing just a plain black leather ankle boot that was going to be comfortable. I wish I could wear platforms all the time, but unfortunately I'm 5'9", so platforms can sometimes make me like the friendly giant, but for these I was willing to take the risk. I think they were around the £40 mark. I did have vouchers, so I think in the end I ended up spending like £10 on them, which was an absolute steal. Next up are these red ankle boots that I bought from New Look a couple of years ago. To be honest, I hardly ever wear these. I actually can't think of a time that I have worn them, but the soles are a bit scuffed, so I must have at some point. I just feel like I haven't figured out how to style them properly. Moving down a shelf, we have these boots. I do have a lot of boots, to be fair. These are from M&S, and I bought these about 2 years ago in the autumn-winter collection. They originally had plain black laces, but I really got inspired by the Gucci boots, so I bought some red hiking laces and popped them in. I like the big chunky buckle at the side. I love me a chunky buckle. And again, I get M&S vouchers so much from my family, so I think these originally were about £40. I do think that the red laces have really transformed them because it just gives it that pop of colour, and I just love biker boots anyway. So we have our first pair of trainers. These I bought from Selfridges 2 Christmases ago when I was really getting into the Balenciaga trainers. These are by a brand called, the name has worn out. Oh, Fornaria.
2,000 years later.
Fornarino. What the hell? Why can't I pronounce that? Fornarino. We got there in the end. They do really give off the vibe of the colourful Balenciaga Triple Ss. These were in the sale, reduced from I think 120, and I got them for £50 I think. They've been really well worn, and I love the colours on there, so these got a lot of wear in my 2nd and 3rd year of uni. Okay, so moving down to the shelves that you can actually see, we have a few heels here. The first pair I have featured in a previous video. They are again from M&S. They are these beautiful straw weave slingbacks, and these are perfect for summer. Another classic pair that I haven't been able to wear because we've been in a lockdown, but I know that these are going to be gorgeous in summer evenings, going to a few bars when they finally open. Next we have another pair of heels, shock horror, and oh, I wonder where they're from. They're from M&S. I saw these at full price, and because I knew that M&S's target audience tends to be for the older lady, I knew that these would most likely be brought down in the sale, and I was right. I think these full price were around the £40 mark, and I got them for £12. I love the platform, I love the block heel. That's kind of a theme with all of my heels. Also has a really cute ankle strap as well, which you can kind of cross over there. Really hope that I can wear them soon when we're let out of prison. Next are another pair of heels, which I have unfortunately never worn. These were actually originally Primark, and I bought them because I loved the pointed toe and I love the red leather. One thing that I don't really love about them is the kitten heel, but I think if it's something that is styled correctly, it could work. I just have to figure out how to style them. These were probably around £10. Oh no! Next we have something a little bit exciting, and I best take them out of the dust bag. These are my Balenciaga Triple Ss. I got these last year and I have gotten quite a fair bit of wear out of them. When I first initially bought them, I was wearing them every single day, as you can imagine. But this year, I haven't really pulled them out as much because obviously we've been in lockdown and it's been all about the country walks, and I just don't really want to get them dirty. Back you go. Now moving on to my Docs. I think these probably are my all-time favourite pair of shoes slash boots. These are the Doc Martens from the William Hogarth limited collection. I was going to say a couple of years ago, but actually I think it was probably about 4 or 5. I've really tried to look after these because I've worn them so much because they are so comfortable. They're the really soft leather. In some places on the inside the paint is wearing off, so I'm going to try and get some protectant to spray on there because I would be absolutely devastated if it wore off anymore. Unfortunately they're not available anymore unless you can get them on resale, which leads us quite nicely onto my next pair from the collection. These are the Doc Martens shoes from the same collection, the William Hogarth collection. Because of how much I adore Doc Martens and how much I adore the print, I managed to snag these on Depop. They cost me £40. They have been very well loved, which I really like because it means that I'm not precious about them and I can just wear them whenever I want. The only thing I need now is the matching satchel. If anybody is selling it, I want it, please. I want it so bad. Whenever I wear either of these, I always get comments on them or people like staring at my feet. Sticking with Doc Marten, and they are my first pair of sandals that I bought 2 summers ago. Full disclosure, I have really flat feet. So cute. So summer for me is a little bit of a nightmare because I wear insoles the majority of the time and I have to wear trainers. It's the really soft leather, so it kind of molds to your feet, and I think they look so cool. I absolutely love these. The last 2 summers I have worn them every single day, and I would definitely invest in another pair in a different design because they just see me through. They're very much worth the money for me. So moving down, we're almost there. We have my collection of horsebit loafers. I gotta say these are definitely a firm favourite. These have also been featured in a video previously. These are June as well. They are my what I call carpet loafers, and again they're the kind of shoe that whenever you wear out people always stare at your feet, but I absolutely love them. I've had them resoled and reheeled a number of times and they're still in pretty good nick. As for the others, they come from all over the place. These black ones are from Primark, these red ones I got from TK Maxx. These are also very old and they've worn quite nicely as well. These are real leather. These ones were from M&S a couple of years ago. There's a common theme here. At the bottom of my shoe bookcase I have a lot of shoe boxes which are mostly filled with crumpled up jazz shoes, old character shoes and old beaten up Converse, which I'm not going to bother showing you, but there are one final pair which I think you will absolutely adore. I mean, just look at the box. Da, 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 da. They're literally still in their tissue. Who gave you permission? These are my beloved Irregular Choice flats. Quite frankly, Dorothy is quaking. They put the red ruby slippers to absolute shame. Again, these were another classic impulse buy. I think I was walking through Grand Central when I was 17 and they just opened the new Irregular Choice shop in Birmingham, and I walked in, saw the pretty colours, saw all the really cool staff members with pastel pink coloured victory rolls, and they had me. It really didn't take much. I'd always wanted a pair of Irregular Choice shoes and I felt that these were like a nice understated middle of the road. Obviously they don't look it, but when you compare it to a lot of other Irregular Choice shoes, I feel like they were the most wearable for me. It was definitely the tassels on the back that did it for me. They are showgirl chic. So you asked and I answered. There was my shoe collection. If you did like this video, then please be sure to hit the thumbs up. As always, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do want to get involved with deciding what kind of videos I do, then head over to my Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go and have a cup of tea and I'll see you next week.